Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Chanel, and I'm your reader every time you visit this channel. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for all of you once again. It is truly my honor and pleasure. This reading is intended for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you're watching for a Capricorn, you can feel free to reverse the roles because it'll more than likely feel as though I'm speaking to you about your Capricorn. This is a love forecast for the 1st through the 15th. So there will be elements of this reading that have not happened yet. If you're watching this reading and you're like, oh, I'm not there, I don't know, that hasn't taken place, give it some time because that's what a predictive reading is. It's talking about what's coming towards you. We'll also be talking about what you're going through now so that you'll be able to figure out if this reading resonates for you or not. If you need a personal reading, you can find the link in the description box down below. So Capricorn, I'm looking at your spread, and this is kind of interesting because there's a lot of energy of commitment here, but I don't personally feel like you're in a relationship. So it seems kind of like, as I'm looking at what you were working on, you decided you wanted love, but I feel like that's after perhaps a separation. And this could have been something from a very long time ago. Maybe you were married to this person and it just didn't work out. It seems as though either you wanted different things or there were too many people involved in your connection. This is something I don't feel like that has taken place recently. This would be years ago. That, however, has kind of shaped the way you move in regards to the relationships that you encounter now. As I'm looking at your situation, it feels like there's someone that you've been dealing with and you wanted this person to choose you. And I'm going to tell you right now, you really give off the vibe of being kind of opposed to relationships. So if this is something that you feel like, okay, this never gets off the ground, or this person never offers me any kind of like commitment, it's because you really come off as somebody who got burned in the past and maybe you don't believe in love, or there's something about you where people can't tell if you would be open to having a relationship. So I kind of feel like people match your energy. You may not even realize that you do this, but it looks like you come off as someone who's not willing to be in a relationship based on what you've seen in the past or what you've experienced in the past. So I'm just going to let you know now, because I'm seeing that you were getting kind of frustrated, that it felt like somebody wasn't asking you where you wanted this to go or trying to like lock it in with you. It's because this person couldn't tell what you wanted. So maybe that'll help you to see like why this person didn't move towards you. I do feel like you were trying to start fresh from the past. I feel as though you got frustrated with the person that you were interested in now not coming towards you or like trying to be with you. So this is the energy of you. It's almost like you decided to leave or stop fighting for this. But what's interesting is like, I see you abruptly leaving and then it feels like you didn't like life without this person. So I feel as though you tried again or will be trying again. So kind of weird, you know, it's like you have a bad taste in your mouth from something that happened in your past. You met someone else and you're frustrated that this doesn't seem to be going anywhere. But it really is because this person that's coming through in your reading can't tell if you're so over relationships or if you're still in love with someone else. It's like there's this third energy, and I don't necessarily feel like you're with that person, but I feel like whatever that person did to you really affects how you've been moving in your relationships. So, I mean, you have a choice, you know, you're going to have to decide, like, do you want to stay in the past and kind of stay in that hurt and keep the energy of like, love doesn't work, relationships are a lie? Or do you want to try something new with this person that it feels like you're annoyed with that's not chasing you? I feel like with what I'm seeing here, you really wanted this person's attention, and so it's almost the energy of you not showing up or trying to show this person that you have options. But now it feels like you've put yourself in a situation that it's like you backed yourself into a corner, because when you created all this distance, hoping that this energy would come after you, it kind of looks like this person has called your bluff. And now what do? Right? Do you come back and be like, oh, hey, ha, just kidding? Or I lost my phone and your number was in it. Like, I mean, how it's like you're coming to the realization, okay, I want this person. Maybe I decided too quickly to exit the situation or to not give time to this based on the way I was feeling about my past. But how would I even begin to like reestablish the lines of communication with them? And you could have been like making hints to this person that you were interested, and they're not picking up on the hints. I really feel like this person just thinks you're not interested in them, or that you don't want what you want. So maybe some like real communication would be helpful, because it doesn't seem like you've come out and just told this person like, hey, I know that I don't always come off like I care, but I really do. Or I really would like to see where this relationship could go. Would you be open to trying? Right? Yeah, there's some disappointment here. Oh, I really think the person that you were in a relationship with did such a number on you that you probably did swear off love. You did feel like you wanted to be single forever because it was just easier than giving your all to somebody and then having them pull the rug out from under you, and I feel like whoever this newer energy is, they kind of blindsided you because you didn't expect to ever feel different. It's like you promised yourself, I'm never going back to being in a situation that I don't have control over, right? What I find interesting here is that even though you've tried to create distance from whoever this is that you're interested in, you still don't feel like you have any more control than you did when you were with them or when you were alone, right? Because your mind, it feels like you don't even want to hear your own thoughts. It feels like they're with this person. You keep going back in your mind, wondering what they're doing. Are they with someone else? Are they thinking of you, right? As I'm looking at your conscious energy, I'm seeing that you're actually trying to manifest an opportunity to see this person again, to talk to this person again. You're feeling like you allowed your doubt or your fears or your past to get in the way of really exploring the potential that it feels like this had, right? Maybe your friends got in the way, maybe environmental circumstances got in the way, or people gave you bad advice, it's like you're coming to the realization you could have made this work, or you could have gone about this differently, and that there's things that need to be discussed here, right? So I'm seeing that consciously you're trying to manifest an opportunity to be able to have like some sort of meeting with this person. Subconsciously, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is showing me you're still very committed to this, whether you've ever expressed that or not. And I feel like the energy that's coming through here probably wouldn't even know how much you care, because it's not being talked about. Maybe in the past you've had people pursue you. And so you're used to being, the one that like turns people down rather than the person that has to really move out of your comfort level and be like, yeah, you know what, I actually do have feelings for you. But I'm seeing that you're very committed to this. You felt like this was actually an opportunity for a fresh start. It feels like your heart chose this person, but your mind has not. And then when this person wasn't reciprocating to your advances, even though they seem kind of hidden, I don't think you were very like blunt or just like transparent in a way that this person would be like, oh, okay, Capricorn's into me. I feel like you were just kind of dropping like little subtle clues where you expected this person to just know. When they didn't pick up on that, to them, maybe you two mirror each other where they're used to being pursued. So it's like, okay, Capricorn's just not really into me. What I am seeing, though, that you're manifesting is the King of Cups. So some of you could be dealing with a water sign, but I feel like this is you very quickly moving into a space where it's like, if I don't do something soon, this situation is probably not going to materialize the way that I want, right? King of Cups is very good with emotions. I feel like you've been starting to feel your feelings more, and I don't feel like that's especially comfortable for you. But I also feel as though there's a desire here that's growing, to the point that it's like you feel the need to have to orchestrate some sort of meeting with this person, whether that's you reaching out and being like, hey, we need to talk. Or if this person reaches out to you, you accept the offer. But you're getting into a space where it's like, I don't want to spend the rest of my life in this limbo of always wondering, could things have been different? So very interesting energy for you, Capricorn. I think it's nice because it looks like you're willing to move on from the past, but I am seeing some doubts here, and some apprehension. It looks as though this next event coming your way very well may give you what you want, because you will have an opportunity for like emotions to come out. And that'll give you some clarity too, right? Because I think you feel like something's missing from this ending, right? You don't have the clarity around whether or not this even needed to end. So I'm going to take a look in the extended because I want to see more about this King of Cups. What is this going to bring into your life? Will you get the commitment that it feels like you want, or the emotional availability from this energy that it feels like you're craving? I'm going to take a look at what this person is showing you and how they feel, how their actions will affect you, and what their actions will be. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to follow me over to the extended reading. I will see you all over there. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.